So hello there, everybody. Welcome. I'm Melissa Carvalho, and I'm so happy that you are here watching this video and you are joining me for the starter kit for living your life with purpose. And just the fact that you're even listening to this means that you most likely value the impact of having purpose. So why am I here? So I'm here for those people in the middle, okay? Maybe you don't love your job, you don't hate your job, you might be somewhere in the middle, okay? You may just feel a little blah or meh, just not engaged. You basically could find more meaning in your life. So I'm here to guide you in getting clear on your life purpose so you can launch your calling and ultimately have meaningful work, flourish, and reach your fullest life potential. So I'm going to start off by telling you just a couple of stories about my own journey to put this all in perspective. And then I'm actually going to lead you in meditation. So meditation is actually going to be the vehicle to explore a life purpose. So buckle up, here we go. So story number one, once upon a time, I worked at a startup company. You know, the kind, they hire young kids fresh out of college who they can pay the bare minimum, and they expect you to basically work around the clock. Right? The work's never done. And they really valued quantity over quality. And this wasn't something that apparently was living in alignment with myself because I was getting terrible stomach problems. My stomach was giving me very clear signals that something was wrong. All right. I was getting sick at work every morning, and it was actually just awful. It affected me very severely, both physically, mentally, all that stuff. So basically what I did is I did a lot of soul searching, and I realized that I wanted to do something that was more meaningful, that was more in alignment with what I felt made more of a difference in the world. So I went on a lot of interviews. Finally, the right opportunity presented itself. It was actually a nonprofit where I could work as a career counselor, which actually was in alignment with my major, right? It was actually something that I had ultimately wanted to do. But I really struggled with this decision because of the financial impact, because it was a nonprofit. But when I was truly honest with myself, I realized this would bring me so much joy to be able to help others in this way, right? And then maybe my stomach wouldn't bother me so much. So I decided to take that 33% pay cut at that nonprofit, and it even forced me to move home with my parents in my early 30s for a short time, if you can imagine that. All right, so that one career move changed my entire career trajectory. And the lesson here is I listened to my gut that something was off, and I invite you to do the same in your life, okay? I took a chance, and that chance will look different for everyone, but it brought me big joy and big opportunity in my life. So what could that look like in your life? What could taking a chance possibly mean for you? All right, very good. Story number two. So pretty recently, I actually was working with my own coach. I have my own coach, and I was focusing on where I should put my energy, right? That's most important to me. So I'm a person who's actually passionate about a lot of things. So I was basically saying, where should I be focusing? And my coach suggested that I write a Dharma or a life purpose statement, which is basically a statement about what I'm ultimately here to do on this earth in my life. And it encompasses my values, my passions. And writing this statement ultimately changed my life. It really did. I realized that my mission is to help others to achieve their desires through skillful intention, and then actually adding concrete action steps to that. I'm very good about giving people those action steps and working with their purpose. All right. And this brought in my yoga. It's the integration of mind, body, and spirit. It all came together. And just drafting up this simple statement shifted my world. It made it so clear what I needed to focus on in my life and what I needed to do. And it allowed me to bring life purpose coaching into my career coaching. And it has made that work so much more in alignment with what I know in my heart I'm on this earth here to do. We all have something we're here on this earth to do. So the lesson here is the simple process of putting words to where you want to focus can be extremely transformational. So these two stories that I tell were basically major turning points in my life that transformed me and helped me to realize what's truly important. And a lot of it is ironically helping others to discover their life purpose. And that life is way too short to be miserable. And by the way, what's important to you in your life will be totally personal to you. And it can show up in different ways, right? It may be as simple as being with your family in a loving way, right? How you take care of your family. Maybe it's taking a class in something you've always been interested in, or getting a little passion project going. And that is what you're born to do. So I ask you, what would a similar level of transformation look like in your life? Are there any places where you may feel a little stuck and uncomfortable? Do you have that spark that gets you out of bed in the morning? Are you proud to talk about what you do and how you show up in the world? So the trick in all this is discovering who you are at your core and then figuring out what steps, what concrete action steps can you take to give you the meaning in life and maybe even the career that you seek. And the real question is, how committed are you to making this happen? So bear with me for a minute as I invite you into something that may or may not be comfortable for you. It's a little something called meditation. Okay, perhaps this is something you've practiced before, or maybe you're brand new to it. But what is meditation? It is just getting comfortable, whether it's in your seat, or I even invite you to lie down on the floor with a pillow if that's comfortable. But just keep an open mind and an open heart with this process. So here, I invite you to get comfortable. Begin to notice your breath. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, whether you're lying down or it's your feet on the floor. Let your spine be long. Feel the inhale and exhale of your breath. Allow yourself to breathe in and then let it go. Here, I want you to inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. So here, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Letting go of your day. Let yourself arrive in your body. Let yourself feel relaxed. Let yourself feel present. There is nothing you need to do right now, but be right here in your body. So let your mind relax. Let your heart relax and open. Let your body relax. Let your energy relax. Let your emotions relax. And breathe. Feel your belly expand as you take a nice deep inhale. And then feel it deflate as you exhale out anything that's no longer serving you. And here, I want you to really draw your energy within. See if you can find a still point within you. Where is that still point located? Go there. You can't do this wrong. Once you identify that still point, let yourself feel deep peace. Feel peace. Go within that peace and feel love. Feel love. Good. And go even deeper. Allow yourself to connect with the joy within. Feel joy. Know that you're in a safe place here. Just allow yourself to begin to zoom out from your body, if you will. Almost like you're looking at yourself from outer space. Imagine what that would be like looking down. See the earth. See your location where you are. See yourself. See yourself in your chair, resting on your back. And here, see your life. Feel your life. What does your life look like from afar, without being all wrapped in it, just looking at it from the outside? Now ask yourself, what areas of your life are you flourishing? Where am I flourishing? See this. Feel this. What areas of your life are you languishing? Where do you maybe feel lack or maybe even feel stuck? And this might come to you as words or an image or a feeling. Or maybe you're not really getting anything, and that's okay too. Now ask yourself, what areas of my life am I just okay? How does this all feel to you? Now see your life as a whole. See yourself. See the people around you. How content am I with my life today and the purpose I feel? Ask yourself this. Now here, just for a moment, put your hands on your heart. Sometimes the old-fashioned tools are the best ones, nothing fancy here, just hand to heart. Just ask myself, do I have a spring in my step? Do I have a spark in my eyes? Am I able to feel joy or even contentment? Do I feel like I'm living my purpose? And just sit with that for a moment, but be real with yourself. Be real. What's true here? Now you're certainly welcome to rest your hands, your arms if you'd like. And you're going to ask yourself these questions. What does passion feel like in my body and in my mind? What does passion feel like? Let yourself feel that. When am I in flow? When do I lose track of time? What am I doing? What could I do forever and love it? What would I do for free, money or no object? When do I feel a spark? What do I do that brings me enjoyment? Or what do I wish I could do? These are your passions. These are your passions. Now ask yourself, what social causes am I passionate about? What am I an advocate for? What would I fight for? What breaks my heart? Take a moment to check in. Make sure that these are your true values, not somebody else's, not anything that was told to you, but truly your authentic values. These are your values. Embrace them. Now, ask yourself, what comes natural to me? What comes natural to me that might be challenging for other people? What is my superpower? We all have one. How does this make you feel when you think about it? I asked you to give a TED Talk on the spot, right? Or a workshop to complete strangers. What topic could you talk about? What are you good at? What gifts do you have? What were you born with? What do you continue to be good at? These are your strengths. Now, all these questions you've been asking yourself, let yourself sit with them for a moment. And again, you can't do this wrong, even if the answers aren't coming to you now. You might be surprised what might pop up for you over the next day or the next week or the next month. You might not have the answers now, but you're planting the seeds. Now here, ask yourself this. Are you excited to get out of bed in the morning? Do you feel confident in how you expend your precious life force energy? Is it in alignment with your dearest values, your purpose, your passion, your strengths? And if not, what needs to change? What steps do I need to take to begin to invite in my passion, values, and strengths as I just explored? So I'm going to tell you something important. Listen up here. Life isn't about what we do. It's about how we show up. I'm going to say that again. Life isn't about what we do. It's about how we show up. How you are in the world. Your way of being. So how are you showing up? And is it how you want to show up? So just let yourself rest for a moment. Let this all settle in. Again, you can't do this wrong. Just make a mental note of anything you wish to remember for later. And from here, we're going to begin to relax our meditation. Just take a deeper breath in and exhale it out. And again, a deeper breath in and let it go. Great job. Just bring a wiggle to your fingers and toes. If you are lying down, just gently press yourself back up to a seat. So congratulations, you just meditated. And I certainly invite you to journal on what you just experienced. When you complete this video, just writing a line or two down about what may have come to you when you thought about your passion, your values, and your strengths. All right, so just taking a moment to reflect on that experience. And just ask yourself here, are you ready to live life with more purpose? And if yes, ask yourself why. Why is really the important question. What would living life with more purpose mean? What would it look like? So listen to the answer, see the answer, feel the answer, trust the response. So how does what I'm sharing show up in your life? Do you relate to this? All right, so think about a block that may be present in your own life right now, right? Maybe it's somewhere where you've been frustrated or just lacking motivation, lacking engagement. How is that potential gap maybe even impacting you in other areas of your life? Is it affecting maybe your intimate relationships, work, parenting, your hobbies? It's all one big web, right? One part affects the whole. So how do I help with all of this and help take it deeper? So my superpower is actually helping you to recognize the patterns that have brought you to where you currently are, right? Feeling stuck, feeling blah, feeling like maybe you're wanting more. I help you craft a new pattern by asking you thoughtful questions and giving you some techniques that will get you to the purpose you need by diving deep into the core of who you are. So if there were a solution that would bring you more of what you desire and less of what you don't want, how committed would you be to that solution? Are you willing to invest and commit to yourself? And it's okay if the answer is no and it's not for you. This short video may be all you needed, right? Take this self-knowledge with you, and that is a win. Implement it into your life, make some change one step at a time. But if you do want a little more, and you want someone to lead you through a proven process that works, someone with a proven track record of coaching people and making real shifts in their lives, I'd like to invite you to register for my Life Purpose group, perhaps. So this group actually meets once a month, and it's an opportunity for you to connect with others who are also exploring their purpose and passion in their journey. And we do activities and have conversations around our passions, our strengths, our talents, childhood conditioning, aspirations, what action steps we need to put to that, and more, right? It's a great place to connect and explore. So how do you do this, you ask? Well, you go to melissamcarvalho.com and just scroll down till you get to the events and find the next Life Purpose event. All right. And if it doesn't work with your schedule, you don't want to wait that long, you just contact me for additional options. And if you want more, I also offer one-on-one coaching if that's something you would like to explore, or you'd get even more focused attention in coaching. I actually offer a free 15-minute consultation to see where you're at and how I may be able to help. So I just want to thank you for your time. I hope to see you in a Life Purpose group or on your mat in a yoga class, whether in person or virtual. And yoga and Dharma or life purpose really truly go hands in hand. So I'm so happy to bring these two passions of mine together. Yoga and life purpose exploration are excellent vehicles to help us live up to our fullest life potential, right? And who doesn't want that? And it helps us to get in touch with our true self. So I want to thank you so much for connecting. I wish you light, love, and a life full of purpose and meaning. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope to connect with you soon. Take good care. Bye-bye.